Hey guys, what's going on? It's Talk Forest TV here, back again with a live video. I'm back on StreamYard, that's where as you can tell. I'm sponsored by them. But we're back live. So get your comments coming in as per usual. It is nice to be back on StreamYard. It's been a while. Forest obviously not going off today with loannou and that PSG defender from Logic. Didn't know shadow doubt about that because it does sound like that. Right after Logic from PSG, but obviously Middlesbrough and Norwich have joined the race for them now, so it does sound like that. This London competition is 20 years old. I've got a contract to 2024, but we'll have to pay full fee for them, which is nominal fee. But we're meant to be highly rated in regard to that. PSG, loannou, obviously the player from Apple, he used to be in Man United's academy. Sounds like he's going to be travelling to Nottingham next couple of days to have his medical and finalised, but that looks like it's going to happen unless something happens that can't make it happen. So it does sound like that. Things are happening at the minute. Get your comments coming in. If you want to come live on the show, I will pop the link on as per usual. So you guys can actually have your say in it, or you want to talk about anything else. The link's on as per usual. Right there. But yeah, I wanted to talk to them about them too because it just I do feel like that it will them two sort of players will actually I think one of them will definitely come in. The other one will be more. I think it'll be more about wages now because obviously Norwich might even top up the wages and the fee for what PSG actually want. So it will make it a lot more harder. But then it's down to the player if he wants first team football. If he is going to go for money, so it does feel like that. Hopefully that things won't be over money, and he just realise that we probably are the better club to come to in terms of development and that. He has been out on loan in League 2 and actually got experience there. So it does feel like that he has got it. And he came back playing with the top players at PSG, so fair play to him. Obviously, you don't feel like you're going to get the first team football at PSG. And hopefully that Forest will put in a decent offer and actually get him in because it will only benefit us. I do think loannou, or how you can pronounce it, it could be that potential left back cover for Ribeiro. So, plus that's where he can play centre off. So he will offer that a lot more of that cover on that back line. Obviously, Tyler Blackett can play left back. So it does give us that versatility in games where if both of them are playing centre back, both of them can swap to left back if need be, or if one of them on bench, it will hope for us that a lot more. Chip shot boy, do you think loannou will change this way? He's not looking promising. Good question. Obviously, loannou, it is probably in his ways about things. Obviously, did quite well with them sort of last season and with quite a few away games as well. Obviously, with loannou, it does set up for away game every game, which I do feel like questionable at times, but it always sets up, it will finish. But I do think that it's more, if one, it should be going for it a lot more, especially when you're at home games, because obviously you're the home team. So I do feel like it does want pride, it does want clean sheets and all that, but then there's a time and a place for home and away games where you play that, where you not play it. So I do feel like that it probably does need to lighten up a little bit more in terms of home games, and especially when you're 1-0 down, that you need to really go for it. So I see where you're coming from. I do actually agree with it. But then it's one of them ones where I think that, yeah, most of them have been together for 3 weeks. I mean, Freeman had been there 2 weeks, and Fred been there 2 weeks. So, and I do feel like that they don't get given around 4 months, 5 months to actually get prepared. So I do feel like they are probably a bit behind, but that's Paul's fault for that, because obviously we haven't not really had that sort of pre-season break. So obviously we have got the super chat on as well if you want to use that, but it does feel like that. As far as on it, they need to actually up the game on it. I do feel like, to be honest, yeah. So yeah, totally agree with you on that, chip shot boy. And hopefully, especially with them to defend, and that offers something else that Video do well can't offer, or what Tyler Brackett don't. So I do feel like, in that sense, that they might even offer a lot more different to what our defenders can actually do. Oh yeah, sponsored by Finto. So yeah, I totally agree with that. I give it. It is a good point, but obviously, I think our fans need to get behind the manager and actually say, "Oh, one game, I give it up on him," as well. So Lemaitre knows that he has to prove himself now. He has had 3 transfer wins. Well, it's in the middle of his third one, but he needs to prove himself now, because obviously third one, he needs to start to show why he should be kept manager of this great football club. And I do think that teams knows how to play against him now, so it does need to really whack it up in terms of how he should be playing. So, and obviously with us getting that Taylor and Freeman, they should be able to change games. They should be able to change formations. So, I think getting them players in, it should really start to shake us up in terms of formation styles and how we do play, instead of having this what we did do last season, where we probably could have really played one way. They should be able to actually start to play a different way now, because they should get the players that can actually play probably 2, 3 plan A, plan B, plan B, plan C. So yeah, I totally agree on it. I know that obviously we are looking at getting. It's alright getting the players in. Then they show that. I bet you are probably thinking that, but then Sabby should be looking at it thinking, like, I got these players in now. We should be able to change it. Yeah, we should. Yeah, we can play 4-3-3, but I can play 4-1-2-1-2, or play 4-2-3-1, or actually go 4-4-2. I know saying 4-4-2 is quite a good way, but obviously with Forest playing 4-4-2, it's like we don't know how to play it, because we don't play it as much nowadays. So there's always that point as well about it. So I do feel like that. The tips and turnings on it. We have got a person that wants to come on. It is Fletch. Hey up, mate.
How you doing, Dan? How you doing, mate?
All right, yeah.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
So what you thinking?
Oh, I don't know, man. I was just a bit concerned. I put on YouTube like that. I think that I don't know if he's going to change his ways, mate. What do you reckon?
I don't know. It's like, I don't know if we could play that way just because the players are getting used to it, but it's hard to tell the first game of the season, personally.
It's strange, isn't it, how it like fell with the cup? But I'm not too bothered about the cup, but it's just the way we've just gone to bloody Oakwell again, and just embarrassed ourselves, mate. Really.
Yeah.
You know, you look at the talent. You look at the talent on the pitch. Carvalho, he's got to be worth more than the whole of their team, surely.
Probably is. Probably like double of it.
It's worrying though, isn't it? Especially I was saying on your said on your Facebook earlier. What do you reckon about the new signings? I thought that what's his name? Is it Bashirao or something like that?
Something like that.
That Malmo chap we brought. It looks dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
It did look out of place from what I watched the first Saturday.
Big time.
Pardon?
Big time, yeah, he did.
Yeah. from what I've seen of it, I know I thought it was paying up as usual, but from what I've seen, it just, I don't know, it looked like it just started playing football.
Yeah. Don't know, mate. I'm a bit concerned. It just looks a bit, I don't know, a bit throw together, don't he? A bit of a throw together team at the moment. We need somebody who can just take a hold of that midfield, man, and just, push us forward. But hopefully, with Colback coming in and what have you, then we might have a better chance.
Yeah, I think with it being first game, I do think it's hard to call at the minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hopefully I'm listening upwards.
Yeah. Are you a season ticket holder this season?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a season ticket, but obviously none of us
I don't know what do we know what's happening with watching the games and stuff? Are we just getting live streams again, or
nothing been said. I watched on Saturday what's off another stream.
Yeah.
But the club's been that quiet on it. It's like
I agree, yeah. It has been, hasn't it?
Yeah. And it's like
Nobody seems to know what's going on.
I know a lot of people have been messaging the club and all that, but they've been responding, so I don't even know if the club knows what's happening.
Yeah, it's a bit quiet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well. Monja, we've got our money now from Matty Cash. We've got to go and spend it, I think. At least 10 million of it. Just go and spend it.
Yeah.
Let's get up this season. I'm sick of it.
All day long.
Yeah, I'm bored of being in the Championship, mate. It just bores me. It bores me to death. But
yeah,
Forest fans anyway, so
all day long.
we put it with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right then, pal. I better shoot. All right, mate. See you later.
Bye. Yeah, that was Flex going on. He was the one that done all the logos and all that for the channel, so big up for him. But yeah, gone with what he said as well. I do agree with it. But onwards not upwards. So I'd like to say thank you and goodbye.